Wandy, do you want to try out my new bed? It's very comfy. Okay, sure, Harley. I guess it couldn't hurt. Harley, I can't believe I fell for that. That was a good one, Wandy.
Hi, it's Dolls, Toys, and Games Gal. I've just finished remaking DC Superhero Girls Harley Quinn's bed because there weren't a lot of really positive comments on the first bed. This is the first bed. It was meant to be a trampoline like Harley Quinn has in the DC Superhero Girls webisodes. However, I got so many negative comments, and actually my daughter seems to have lost everything that I made with it as well, blanket and pillows, that I thought I'd just make a new one. So I hot glued 2 smooth foam blocks together to be her bed, and for her bed sheet, I am hot gluing on this dark blue and white diagonals pattern fabric, which I've done, and I'm going to add a bit of trim, which is a polka dotted trim. And then I found these awesome beads on Etsy. I like the black and white harlequin diamond pattern. I'm going to hot glue those to the base of the bed so it looks like the bed is on these 4 balls. Then I painted a dowel rod and 4 little sticks black, and I'm hot gluing the dowel rod to one end of the bed. My idea is to make a circus tent headboard. So I got a red and white striped fabric, which of course reminds me of a circus tent, and I just started to cut them into kind of triangular patterns and fit them over the 3 small black sticks. I know it doesn't look like much right now, but hopefully this will turn out okay. So there's the top of my tent. Now I'm worried that it's not going to hold up any more fabric. So I took this little piece of wood and I painted it, and I'm going to be putting it over the pole. To add on the flaps of the tent, I just took more of the fabric and I hot glued it to the inside of the top of the circus tent. So now we have our circus tent headboard. For the footboard, I took an oval wood plaque and I painted it a bright red color and added Mod Podge to it. And I'm going to be adding these Jester beads. I actually also used these in Courtly Jester's bed, if you guys remember. And here I'm just showing you the progression of how the beads got added as an outline around the plaque. And then finally, I just use dimensional fabric paint to put the word Harley, and then paint pens to make the ha 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 ha. And then I want to add some bedposts. So I took 2 shaker pins, I believe they're called. I'll be hot gluing on more of the balls, and then I hot glued those to the inside of the footboard. And then I'm taking these really awesome Jack-in-the-Box Christmas ornaments, and I will be hot gluing those on top of the black and white beads, and then hot gluing that whole thing on top of the bedposts. So now it looks like she has 2 Jack-in-the-Boxes sticking up out of her footboard. And then another touch is to make a little flag for the top of the circus tent. So there we go. And then turning my attention to her blanket, I found this awesome red and blue and white diamond pattern on Etsy, and then this black and white ribbon, which I've used before, and then this kind of white ruffly ribbon, which I've also used before, and then a leftover pleated taffeta that I used in Batgirl's bed. So I cut a square of the red, blue, and white diamond fabric. I'm putting a strip of the black and white diamond ribbon down the middle. I'll be lining that ribbon with this trim, like so. And then I will take the black pleated taffeta trim and I will outline all 4 edges of the blanket. And there. Now it strikes me that the middle of that ribbon that's going down the middle looks a little bit, I don't know, plain. So I'm going to add a couple of these iron-on transfers down the middle. All right, time for her pillow. For Harley Quinn's pillow, I took 2 squares of the red, blue, and white diamond fabric. On one side, I'm adding the trims, and then I'm going to hot glue one on top of the other and stuff the middle with toilet paper. And there's Harley Quinn's pillow. So here is the bed all put together. You can see the added on superhero combat iron-on transfers. And there's a view from one side, and there's a view from the other side. And I really like this circus-themed bed. I think it fits Harley very well, and there she is. So I want to say thank you to you all for asking me to remake this. Oh, one last touch. Of course, what would Harley Quinn's bed be without a whoopee cushion? We can even use that as a decorative pillow. All right, now let's do some shout-outs.
So shout-outs go to Red Silk 5 Gaming, Carrie Wright, Power Popstar Channel, Lapis Lazuli, Gamer Girls, Cheetah Girl, and finally, hello Cubsters. Thank you all for your feedback on my first Harley Quinn bed. I hope you'll tell me what you think of the remake. Thanks so much, and I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel. Bye!